All right, it's nice and early here today. We're a little bit before 7 o'clock. I don't know if that's really early, but we're going to call it early. What I wanted to show you is what we've been talking about, is the sunlight now being able to get down through the trees in some of these areas. This is an area that's been thinned out. We have the part that's been cut. You see the sun that normally would have been blocked by trees before. And now what's happening is that sunlight is getting to these trees. And that is great for the trees. It's going to help them. It's going to help them be healthy. It'll help them grow. So the area that's right over here still has a little bit of thinning to be done in it. But there's what we're going to do is we're going to take out the unhealthy stuff and make some room for those suppressed trees, get them growing. And that's really important part of this project we're doing. This is an area of the camp that normally didn't see the sunlight. I mean, the trees just blocked it. When the sun would get directly overhead, yep, the trees would see it. So all the trees could do is they grow toward the sun. They grow straight up. They grow fast, and that makes them grow thin. And a thin, tall tree is a weak tree. So this is definitely a big part of what we're doing. Certainly a big change, and this is a whole area behind us. Now, this will end up being pasture, although we're going to bring in about 40 or 50 trees are going to come in and be strategically placed. And what we're trying to do is, we have a lot of the same tree here. So if you get a disease, you get an ash disease, you get a pine disease, whatever it could be, it can take out your entire forest. So we've been hit pretty hard with the ash borer. That's been a problem. The pine beetle has been a problem. So we really want to try and diversify our forest and what we have here. But the other thing is now begin to stagger the age of the trees. So we'll see some seedlings go in this year. Those are fresh, brand new little guys. We'll get a couple of year-old trees that'll go in, and it's going to begin to create a forest that's of differing ages. That means differing heights, a lot of different things, differing grow patterns, but they're going to be spaced out so that they will grow better and that sort of stuff. We'll have some areas when they get thinned out. And I'm going to turn around here a little bit, see if I can do this. There's a lot of pioneering pine right in there. So you see some fresh pine growing in amongst some old pine, but all that's doing is just compacting it, and it's crushing the trees, and they can't grow. They're like sardines in a can or stuck on a subway in a city, and that's what we're trying to prevent. So that's what this whole program is really about here. This is going to be a long process. Obviously right here, this initial clear that we've done is getting pretty close to them shifting into a different phase of it. But throughout the property, don't think that we're not going to be every year thinning. We're just constantly thinning and culling and making sure that we have good, healthy trees. Because it also, good, healthy trees helps with the carbon sequestration, all those sort of things, the healthy soil, the wildlife's going to be happy. We're hoping to see all the little critters running loose underneath there, because when we get sun down in this area that you see back here, right? You see this area here? That gets sun, you know what we're going to get little undergrowth. We're going to get little scrub and brush and all sorts of stuff growing in there. We'll throw down some seed for different crops that'll grow within there. So it's going to be a pretty neat process to take a look at the way this forest develops over the next couple, 3 years. All right? We're going to go back and probably do the real job today and let the logger guys do their thing.